And then he says this verse that I really struggle with, forgetting what lies behind. Probably most of us have had struggles with people with dementia and Alzheimer's, which is a horrible disease, to forget who you are. And so I don't think that's what he's talking about. What does he mean when it says to forget what lies behind? And maybe part of what he's meaning there is that our history does not have to determine our destiny. My history does not have to determine my destiny. And so there are things in my past that I look at, and I can get to a point to where if I dwell on that, it really takes me to a dark place. I'm a big picture guy. In our living room, we have pictures from 1999 on all of our places we have been, all the vacations we took. I have at least one from every year. From 99 up until 2021, and it goes all the way around the room. I'm almost about to run out of room. I don't really know what I'm going to do after next year. I'll have to figure it out when I get there, if I get there. But I can look at those pictures as I often do. And many times it brings back good memories. That's what they are designed to do. But there are some memories there that are not so good. And whether you have pictures, we have pictures in our back room. Every year at prom, we take a picture. My wife and I dress up picture, and we have them that go all the way back to 2000. And I must say, she's still looking quite good. But it is the idea of forgetting what lies behind it. I want to try to think that maybe what he's talking about here is that, you can learn the lessons without remembering the details. Have y'all ever had this happen to you before? I have it happen all the time. My wife and I both are avid readers. And I like to watch movies and TV also. And I will go through and look at a book, and I'll say, that was a good book. And I've had my son ask me sometimes, because Dad, what should I be reading? And I'll recommend a book over here, and he'll say, well, what's it about? And I'll say, I'm not real sure, but it's good. Have y'all ever had that? Don't tell me I'm the only one. Have you ever seen a movie and somebody said, what's that movie about? And you thought, well, I don't really remember, but I remember it's a good movie. I do that all the time. That's a good TV show. Now, the good news is, I can go back and watch that movie again and enjoy it the second time. I can read a book again. I'm reading a trilogy right now that I read about 15 years ago. I think I'm enjoying it as much the second time as the first time. But the point I want to make on this, when he says forgetting what lies behind, there are lessons to be learned in life, in the good and the bad and the ugly that we go through. But that doesn't mean that we have to dwell on the details. It doesn't mean we have to drag up the details over and over and over again. I can learn the lesson. I can learn the essence of what I need to know to help me as I go forward in my life and try to use that to even gain wisdom in my life. But I don't have to remember every detail that happened in my past. And I think that might be part of what he's talking about when he says forgetting what lies behind.